Today's a special day. Before I tell you why it's special, I'll just tell you what I'm doing here. I'm chopping. I get these minnows from they're minnow treats for chickens, and some of my chickens are very picky and they won't eat them whole, and they just leave them there. Of course, some of them will go ahead, but anyway, I found out they'll eat them better if I chop them up. So I'm chopping minnows up for chickens. It's not fun because they do smell. They smell very fishy. But I'm gonna go ahead and just pre-chop all that and put it back in the bag. That way I don't have to worry about it later. I can just throw handfuls of it out at a time. Anyway, the reason I say today is special is because Hazel, one of the Cinnamon Queen chickens, is going in a pot, basically. She's gonna be, I'm gonna have Hazel dumplings. She has continually been a nuisance for a while now, and I've put up with it and put up with it. She's very noisy, which I'm not doing this because of the noise. I mean, she is noisy and very crotchety, and just really makes it unbearable to be in the yard when she's in the anyway, when she's carrying on. She's making a terrible sound. But it's because I found out she is the one that's been beating up all the other chickens. She has ripped the feathers out of Big Sexy's neck, out of her head. She jumps on her and just beats the crap out of her. And when she jumps on her to beat her up, the other Cinnamon Queen jumps in as well. Now the other one is docile as long as Hazel's not around. She's fine. She doesn't make a bunch of racket, and she's just easy to get along with. But Hazel is not. She's a bully chicken. So today, I've been debating on this for a while. I hate to lose that egg. I have 7 chickens in all, and I get, anywhere from 4 to 6 eggs a day. With it turned off hot, I'm getting about 3 or 4. But while I hate to lose that potential egg, I cannot have her beating up my other chickens and causing a scene and making life just not fun for the chickens. Plus, I mean, the other day I had her out, and when I was trying to round them all back up, usually I can take these treats or some other treats out there, and they'll see the bag and they'll come running, and they'll all follow me into the pen or the run. But Hazel, the other day, this has happened a couple of times, but the other day she runs away from me. She knows I don't like her, because I have grabbed her several times when she was being ugly and just wore her out, sort of. I gave her a good what for, anyway. So she started where when she sees me come out with this, instead of running to me, she runs away. She runs and hides. And so the other day I spent a couple of hours looking for her. She hid. I don't know where she hid, but she would show up. I would be watching. She'd show up in the yard. I'd step out to try to lure her, and she would run and just disappear. I mean, she ran around the other side of the house, and I thought, aha, I'll catch her over there. No, she disappeared into thin air. I don't know. It took a while. I set a little trap up, and I caught her and put her back in the run. So anyway, she's become a nuisance. I don't enjoy having chickens as long as she's doing what she's doing. So today I'm planning on turning her into dumplings, or at least processing her to make dumplings maybe tomorrow. So Hazel will get a few of these. No, I'm not. I'm not giving her any of these fish. I was just going to say I'd give her last meal, but all it's going to do is go in her crop and sit there, and then I'm going to kill her, and it'll be a waste of fish, so I'm not doing that. Anyway, today's Hazel's last day. I will be having Hazel dumplings, and I won't show you everything that I do to her. I'm definitely not going to show killing her or probably processing her, but I'll show you a little bit, and just come along for the ride. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed watching me chop up dead minnows. They are, they really do smell. I don't like it. All right, I'll show you what happens next to Hazel. This looks funny, I know, but this is where I'm planning on hanging the chicken after I catch her, and I'm going to let her hang a little bit. Somebody said that once you hang them, the last time I had to kill a chicken, it was done with a gun, and a head. So this time it's going to be different. And anyway, I read that if you go ahead and hang them by the feet upside down, after a few minutes, they will get real docile. In fact, they just kind of faint. And then you can make slits on each side of the neck and let them bleed out, and that kills them instantly. So that's what I'm planning to do. So I've already got my little noose set up. I'm going to tie this rope up out of the way to keep blood off of it. And I just dug a little shallow hole just to hold the blood. Mainly just to, I'm going to bury it whenever I'm done, just to keep my dog from getting in it, is mainly the thing. And then I'll take it over to the, I've just got my lawnmower trailer. I put a board up on the toolbox that I'm going to process it there, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I got to go catch a chicken. She's probably not going to let me catch her. She knows I don't like her. She's probably going to run, but that's her right there. And I can tell her from Cinnamon, because Cinnamon has a pointy comb here, and Hazel's is blunt. Plus, she's loud. Anyway, here goes trying to catch her, but I am sure she's going to give me a run for my money. Well, actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought. She tried to run up inside the coop, and when she ran up the ramp, I just grabbed her by her leg. Any last words? You're pretty. Pretty loud, pretty bully. You're pretty mean. Oh well. You're going to be my dinner. You're going to be my, I'm inviting you to dinner. Yeah? Is that what you feel about it? Okay. Mm-hmm. I know. Let's go over here to the hanging tree. Can't say that I'm overjoyed by this. It's not actually that fun. But sometimes it has to happen. Oh, Hazel. If you'd just been a little nicer. Your sins have caught up with you. Alright, so I've got most of the bird skinned. I decided I'm not going to do the plucking like I have done on, like I did on a previous chicken, but that was terrible. So I looked up videos and said how to do this with just basically skinning it, which I've done before with squirrels, rabbits, and I can skin deer. So it's basically the same thing, as similar to a squirrel. It's just an overgrown squirrel with feathers. So I've got it down to this. Next I'm going to cut off the legs, the wings, and I had just already taken that off down to the elbow. And then I'll just cut off the breast meat. I'm not planning on having the gut or anything. There's really no other meat on this thing besides the breast and the bigger pieces like that. So I'm going to get down to that, and I'll show you what I have left. Well, that didn't take long at all, doing it this way. That plucking crap I tried last time, like years ago, was terrible. I'll never do that again. So anyway, here's the pile of feathers, the carcass, like the guts and bones and the wings and feet. Some people say save the feet for bone stock, but I'm just not even interested. That's disgusting. They walk around and, you know, poop and all this stuff. So here's what I have. I've got to take it in and clean it up and get some more of these feathers off. So we've got 2 breast pieces right here, that and that. This doesn't look as good as in a store. 2 wings there, and then 2 legs and thighs. Not bad, honestly. I'm kind of tickled at myself. So yeah, I gotta get some things. I gotta go haul this off down the road. I don't want to throw it in my woods and attract predators. But anyway, well, that's done. I'm tickled about that. That did not take long at all. All right, I'm gonna get this in and get it cleaned up, and I'll show you that. All done. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator until tomorrow, when I'll either freeze it or make something. I might make dumplings. I'm not sure. But anyway, I know I was supposed to keep it cold for a day or so before you freeze or use it. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, we got the 2 legs and thighs, 2 wings, 2 breasts. Hazel, you can't run from me now, little girl. All right, y'all, stay wild.